Happy week 5, everybody. We are ready to get going with our normal weekly walkthrough of what's happening this week and, of course, any tips and tricks I have for success. So I'm going to open the course, and as usual, we are not in student view yet because I want to take a look at the syllabus with you just to orient ourselves in time. It is week 5 in the course. So we're about a third of the way through the course, and we are finishing up the servant leadership module this week. So next week, we're going to be getting into ethical leadership. This week, we are finishing the servant leadership. So your main assignment will be that reading journal, that reading and video journal. And then, of course, you will be responding to at least 2 of your fellow students on last week's discussion board. So that's what's going on this week. Not a huge set of new things or new information, but we will take a look at where we are in the modules. If I have not already shown you this, I will mention that once you finish a module, if you want to make it shorter so that you don't have to scroll so far, we don't have that many modules, but sometimes in an online class, you get just the page can be so long. If you need to make it shorter so you don't have to scroll so far, if you click on this little arrow, it will shrink it. If you click on it again, it will reopen it. So you can always go back and reopen it, but I like to keep them kind of the ones I know I'm done with. I like to have them closed so that it's clear that I'm done with them. So as I mentioned, we're still in Unit 2, Module 2, Servant Leadership, and the learning materials are no different. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same there. I'm not going to get angry this week about free versions because I haven't had any emails. However, the journals do this week, so it's entirely possible. But anyway, there's the course materials, and if you are using the Phi Theta Kappa Access, you can click on these links directly. I have, of course, a servant leadership video lecture for you. And then, of course, you will go back to finish the graded work. Couple things to remember on the journal, because you've done one, but you've only done one so far. So this is just the second one. Remember, it has to be at least 5 paragraphs long. You will have an introductory paragraph and a conclusion paragraph, and the body paragraphs will tell me about your 3 lessons that you've learned. Try to write this not in first person, though. It's good practice. It can be first person. It's not, you don't get points off for that on these, but it's good practice to write it in that kind of third person objective academic voice. Remember that when you're sharing your 3 lessons learned or takeaways, you have to use at least 2 of the videos or readings. Very few people, but a few people did, write everything about John McCain or everything about the Grimke sisters. You do have to have some variety. Most people opted, and I had talked about this, for 3 different lessons from 3 different things, whether they be videos or readings. And personally, I probably down the road should just change it to where you have to do that. But sometimes we have things that are so rich, people want to talk about it in more than one lesson. So, I don't know. We'll see. You guys will not have any changes in your class, so you will be on the 3 things learned out of at least 2 of the materials. So the materials are listed here, but these, of course, are the real links to the Phi Theta Kappa stuff. So if you do need the free ones, you need to go back to the module to get that. Everything else is listed here for you. When you're ready to post it, you click on Start Assignment and then upload your document. You should be using MLA for both the format and the documentation. The documentation does not have to be 100% perfect. I just want you to try it. I want you to use the in-text citations, create a works cited page. It's good practice because when we do get to the formal essay for the leadership paper, you will need to have those things correct. But if you're not including anything citation wise, then there will be some points off for these. I want you to try it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want you to try it. Okay. If you need help with that or anything else this week, please do reach out. I am more than happy to help with that. And then the only other official assignment this week, and there's no link for that, well, there is a link for it in the module, is to remember to go back and respond to your classmates on the third of the discussion boards. So that's really it. That's all that's going on this week. It's the second week of a new of a topic. So next week we will be starting the ethical leadership topic. And I will be back with you next Sunday night or Monday morning to take a look at that module. In the meantime, reach out if you have questions. Don't forget, of course, we do have the Ask Anything discussion board, and I have my office hours on Tuesday night. You can always reach me by inbox. Awesome. Have a great week, and I hope everybody's doing well. Take care.